It's a story that has been documented so many times that it now defines a time period and several distinct neighborhoods, including Brier Hill, Youngstown, Ohio.
I think if you're from Brier Hill, especially in the late 1970s, the book does take place in 1977, you might think that you recognize some of the people, and it might be safe to say that you do.
The story that still captivates.
A lot of the characters are based on actual people through research. So if you're watching the film or you're reading the book and you say to yourself, gosh, that person looks awful familiar, or I kind of have a weird feeling about that person, you might be right.
Well, it's a love story mixed with mafia mania, and it's still based on Jimmy Taft's research.
Well, originally when I did the book, I was researching the mafia in Youngstown, and Brier Hill was kind of the first place I looked at. And when the book was finished, it seemed kind of a natural progression to go right into the movie, which is where we are today.
And today, November of 2025, the book that swirls between a world of love and hate and the mafia and its misfits will be on the big screen.
This theater has a rich history. It was opened in 1952 as the Manos Theater. It was actually a movie theater, so it's very appropriate that we're premiering Brier Hill.
Thanks to a big move of support from the Columbiana Arts Theater. Yes, Columbiana. Jimmy was honest with Sean Teese. He wasn't exactly his first call, but in the end, it might have been the best call to make.
Last year, Compco, another great company here in Columbiana, purchased the theater. That's when I came on board as the artistic director, and we have just been very intentional about trying to bring quality, value, entertainment that's going to bring value to the community.
And communities and cities across the world still have a curiosity about organized crime and so many other societal scandals from the scars of that era. And even if those topics aren't meant for everyone, that's okay here.
When I say value, you know, the arts are a way for us to connect. The arts are a way for us to connect with the human emotion. And so it's very important. It's very important not just to Columbiana. We believe it's very important to the world. And so if we can allow someone's art form to be fostered here and showcased here, and then maybe they get some type of exposure and they go on to bigger and better things, then we can just be a small part of their story.
They absolutely support local art, local talent, local filmmaking, and you know, that's really important in the town.
The big screen premiere doesn't come without those behind-the-scenes moments of magic.
I am an executive producer, so I scheduled locations, cars, actors, actresses, extras, all the above. My phone's been blowing up for months now.
Is this your first time doing something like that?
Yes.
Did you like it?
I loved it. It was a good experience.
Talented people like Katie from all over the area brought their time, their resources, their relationships, and even their wheels to make sure the movie made it to the big screen finish line. And what a finish line Katie and the entire Brier Hill crew put together for the night of the very big debut.
We have two separate tickets. So we have our general admission, so they'll be able to come here when doors open. And then we have our VIP, and our VIP party starts at Risers on the Links at 4:30. 4:30, I have to look. It starts earlier in the day. We actually have Paul Gaines coming in to speak. And so I'm extremely interested to hear him talk. We're gonna have appetizers and pizza and drinks there. And then everyone will come here, and one of the big things we're going to start asking people to do a Youngstown wedding cookie table, because we want to bring the Youngstown into Columbiana for this movie production.